Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Matt Williams. I'm a tutor in politics and what is known as the Access Fellow at Jesus College at the University of Oxford, but I have escaped Jesus College and come to the beautiful OxfordUnion to meet with...
Hello, my name is Manu Shoaib. I'm also at Jesus College, but I'm also on the Access Committee at the OxfordUnion, and Matt has kindly filmed some footage with us, so keep an eye out for that, but thank you.
So what is the OxfordUnion, Manu?
So the OxfordUnion is a debating institution, and we have weekly debates with various speakers, high-profile speakers, on different topics. It changes weekly, but we have a set program every term, so you can find that on the OxfordUnion website and see what we have on for this term.
And you get some pretty famous people rolling through here from time to time, right? I mean, I think there's been Winston Churchill and Malcolm X and even Kermit the Frog. So it's a pretty amazing place. And any Oxford student, any people from the city of Oxford can come along, is that right?
Yes, that's correct. So to come along, you have to be a member or know a member to be able to attend the debates. But this is something that's open to people from Oxford, people who are studying at Oxford, postgraduates and undergraduates, and anyone who knows someone who fits that category.
And otherwise, you are what's known as an Aziz Scholar, which is a relatively new... In fact, you're the first year of Aziz Scholars. Can you tell us a bit about what that means, please?
Yeah, so the Aziz Foundation is a scholarship body, and they are helping British Muslims with their postgraduate studies or undergraduate studies. And as part of that, I am one of the first two Aziz Scholars at Jesus College, so it's been an honour to be that.
So at the moment, that's only at Jesus College, but we're hoping to work with Aziz to spread that around the university. If I may ask, how have you found coming to Oxford as a British Muslim student, or indeed as any student, but how have you found the move?
I think coming here, I was a bit intimidated because I had not studied here before for my undergraduate degree, and it is a new culture, it's a new experience, but I feel like the Aziz Foundation and Jesus College have been very helpful with that introductory phase. So we were given a tour by Matt himself as soon as we arrived, and it's been very good because we've been constantly contacted and asked if we need any help or anything like that. And just having a point of contact really does help take away some of that intimidation.
I hope so. I tend to ask everyone this when I interview them, but could you describe Oxford with just 3 words for us, please?
Studious.
Yeah.
Historic.
Yeah.
This is a bit cringy, but magical. It does give that Hogwarts feel. I am a Harry Potter fan, so...
Well, some bits of Hogwarts were literally filmed in Oxford, so that makes sense. Yeah. This is a bit of a mean question, but could you tell us something you don't necessarily like that much about Oxford?
I think the students here are very intense, and I think that's not something that you find as much at other universities, but I understand because I think the courses are very intense as well, but I think sometimes you just need to step back and not be frightened by the fact that everyone else is maybe always studying all the time and doing nothing else, because you're going at your own pace and people are going at their own pace. Everyone's in different degrees, and it's hard not to compare to what others are doing, but you know yourself what works best for you, and you don't have to necessarily fit into that intensity, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. And what is it you're studying?
So I'm doing the Bachelor of Civil Law, which is a Master's in Law, and I'm focusing mostly on public, international law, family law, medical law.
That's what Keir Starmer did, right? The Prime Minister?
Yes, it's the course of Keir Starmer.
Yeah. And what are you hoping to do with that, do you know?
Yes, so I'm hoping to go to bar school after this, so I need to do my BPC course and then pupillage and so on, but essentially I'm aiming to become a barrister.
Okay, great. And so final question, what would you say to someone who's wondering about applying to Oxford but is not entirely sure? What did you say?
I would say just do it. You don't necessarily have to expect anything when you're doing it, but it's better to regret applying than to regret never applying and thinking of what could have been. I wasn't sure I was going to get in when I applied, but when I did get here, I know it's a big privilege to be here, and it's been amazing being here as well. It's been so different to anything I could have imagined and anything I've experienced before, and I feel like just being here opens up a whole new world of possibilities in terms of your networks, in terms of your job opportunities, so definitely do apply. you can regret not applying as much as you want and never overcome that. I feel like you can overcome the regret of, oh, I shouldn't have applied, I was going to fail anyway. It's that you can move past that easily. I faced rejections before. What hurts more is not applying and thinking of what could have been.
Yeah, great advice. I would totally agree with that. Thank you so much, Mono. Thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, see you next time. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.